Hey guys, welcome to the weekly Forex forecast. Let's do just a quick sound check before we start the session. Guys, can all of you hear me clearly? So once I see some confirmations, we start. Last week the sound was a bit noisy, so everything is fixed today, hopefully. We'll start for 2 minutes maximum before we start the session. By the way, hope all of you guys made money last week. Market was moving as expected, especially for dollar. Those of you are joining right now, we are just waiting, guys, for 2 minutes before we start the session. Also, to let you know, today's session will be a bit in details. I'll explain you more about structures. I'll go for pound dollar in details also today, about the patterns, about the structures, about the waves, top-down analysis, all of this stuff. But yeah, like I said, last week was great to us. If there is any problem with the connection, guys, or like if we face anything in terms of the connection, we'll upload this later on in HD version, as most of you know. So let's get started, guys. The XY for this one, I really hope most of you remember what we have shared here last week. I said to you, market will correct upwards for another fall. And this is exactly what market has done. We were trading this to the upside, and then we traded this to the downside as well. Those of you who don't remember this, let me show you this here. This was basically last week's forecast. We said market will correct upwards for another fall. And this was the structure in the middle. All right? If we go back to this one here, this is the market in front of you. After this corrective structure, we've got this drop. If any of you guys took this sell, perfect. I want you now, if you're in the sell, to manage your trades. What I mean by that, you can take profits or move your trades to break even and let the market unfold. Okay? Why is that? Let's explain this in details today, because like I said, last week was a bit noisy in terms of the sound. So I have decided to give you more this week. Okay? If we scroll this chart like this, and we zoom out, this one is a downtrend, which means any pullback is a sell opportunity. So if markets start to go up slowly, one more fall is very likely, which means if you get a sell setup from here, you can go for the sell setup. Nothing wrong with that, especially after market breaking this low. All right? This wave from here to here is a downtrend. What is a downtrend? Is a series of lower lows and lower highs. We have this one, this, lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high, and lower low. Now, this, guys, is one variation. This is what I'm expecting personally if markets start to go up correctively. Now, what if this is a liquidity grab? If that's the case, market will push up hard. It will give you a corrective structure. One will push up. This up wave, if it starts to get momentum, will be going to the upside more. For now, I am biased for one more drop because of this downtrend movement here and because of some fundamental reasons that will be explained by T during our Sunday live session. Those of you who don't have access to our Sunday live sessions, you have to join, guys, WTW membership. Okay? Now, this is for the dollar. Bigger picture, we have explained this more than once, but these are the patterns for the bigger picture. This one, we have a drop here, corrective structure, drop. Another corrective structure, drop. This one, guys, is not clear. This structure here is not a clear structure starting from here to here. It is not a clear structure, means market has to give us more waves before the next move. This is for us a sharp up. This down wave is a complex move. In all the cases, I have explained you the bias and I have explained you what to do in case you want to trade DXY. Alright? This sharp up, sharp down, it can turn out to be more than one pattern and more than one variation. The two variations are already explained here before the next structure. I'm repeating, if anyone took the sell, you manage your trades. If anyone took a buy, also you do the same. Once you see market start to correct upward slowly, you close your trade. Alright? Euro dollar, this was perfect as well. Market started to move up. It gave us a corrective structure here. Up, this was a clear correction for one more push up. I really hope, guys, all of you trade Euro dollar, get in this buy and made money trading this up wave. Alright? We broke this top. What this means, Alan? Guys, breaking the top, that doesn't mean always a liquidity grab. It can, and this can fall all the way to make a bigger structure, but that doesn't mean every time you see market breaking the top, you look for sells. Because look as example at this one. Market broke the top, it gave us a corrective structure, another push up. Corrective structure, one push up, and so on and so forth. Which means, if market here gives you a corrective structure, one more up is very possible. Okay? This is an uptrend. This is for those who are biased to the upside. If you are biased to the upside or you are in a buy position, manage your trade and let the market unfold. Those of you are not in and you are biased to the upside, wait here for market to give you a corrective structure. And once you see your setup here, you go for the buy. Alright? Now, other group is biased to the downside and nothing wrong with that. This wave to the downside here is a sharp wave, but a sharp drop from the top, that doesn't mean always the start of a downtrend. Even a downtrend doesn't mean an impulsive wave. Alright, guys? There's a big difference between an impulsive wave and a motive wave. And that's the difference between weighted waves and Elliott waves. Motive wave is a 5-wave structure. Impulsive wave is different. So that's why, guys, it's very important to learn how to trade correctly, to master weighted waves, wave analysis concept before you risk your money. Now, Euro dollar. What if, Alan, I'm biased to the downside? If you are biased to the downside, you have to wait for market to give you a corrective structure upwards before the fall. This corrective structure, guys, is your confirmation that market will give us one more fall. Now, confirmation doesn't mean you over-risk, you overtrade, or you jump in. You have to wait for your setups before you get in. Okay, guys? Now, those of you who are biased to the downside, if you see this uptrend as a corrective wave, it can be. Because under these lows, we have liquidity. Which means, if market will start to fall, which I'm not expecting at the moment, just this is for those who are biased to the downside. If you see market start to fall hard, something like this, keep in mind that these lows will be taken. Why? We have liquidity here. Alright, guys? This is all you have to do. My point of view, I'm expecting market to correct for one more fall. After this drop, we'll update you. Will this be one of our trades of the week? We will let you know during our Sunday live session. To get access to our Sunday live sessions, you have to subscribe to WTW membership. And guys, those of you who don't know, we have a promotion going on at the moment. If you subscribe to WTW membership, you will get access to the daily live sessions from day one. Okay, so as soon as you subscribe, you will see on your dashboards the daily live session tab. Daily live sessions are conducted by our moderators. And we have basically 2 sessions per day, 2 live sessions. All the details are on our website anyway. Okay? Those of you who don't know about what is included inside WTW membership, this is what is included. And those of you guys who think that Forex trading is a game, it's not. It should be a profession for you. And you have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. I don't want any one of you guys to lose the account anymore. And we have also golden rules for that. Do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. If you just follow these 4 golden rules, you'll be able to make a lot of money by not losing your account. Because imagine, if you lose your account, guys, there's no money to trade. And 90% of retail traders, they risk their money, they lose, and then after that, they decide to learn. I don't want you to do that, okay? You have the opportunity, try your best to get in. Pound dollar, this was also amazing. We've got an up wave, corrective structure here, up. This was a corrective structure, clear one push up, we broke the top, and then we've got the drop. A lot of our traders, they get in this buy, and then after that, they get in this sell. Why? They know how to read the charts correctly, okay? We've got our setups, by the way, from the top, and this can give us more than 13 to 1 in one single trade. Let's go to the daily chart just to show you the big picture for pound dollar. Let's go to the weekly, actually. From this top, we've got a drop. This an impulsive wave to the downside. After that, market gave us a corrective structure. This is a regular flat. After this corrective structure, we've got a drop. Most of our WTW members, or most of our members who joined us for this course, we're basically having a course in this time. We know that this structure, once it gives us a correction here, one push up, one more fall is coming. And this was predicted, guys, before this drop. Now, after this down wave, market started to push up. We've got a complete structure under this low. And this wave, you can see it in one of our videos once you subscribe. Also inside Slack, you can see this prediction that we have predicted this one to the downside. This now is a low. This for pound dollar. So the weekly bias, the weekly forecast for pound dollar is up. After this up wave, market will give us a corrective structure, one more push up. Make sense? Everything, guys, is basically top-down analysis, regardless of what methodology you are using. Wave analysis is a top-down analysis. Smart money concept is top-down analysis. And during our last monthly Q&A session, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. We covered the combination of smart money concept, wave analysis, and market structures. Everything you need to know about smart money concept, about wave analysis, and market structures, from break of structure, chalk, order blocks, the best order block to trade, fair value gaps, anything you name about smart money concept, it was covered during our last monthly Q&A session. To get access to that, you can just join WTW membership, and the archive is inside your dashboards. I believe you can see it here as well. Look at this. These are basically the monthly Q&A sessions conducted every month. And this is the last one. Smart money concept and wave analysis / structures. This was 2 hours and 43 minutes. Like I said, if you want to check this one, all the recordings are inside your dashboards. Now, back to here. After this up wave, if this is the impulsive move, we need market to give us a corrective structure. Let's go to our time frames now. Let's go to the daily. Just bear in mind that this is a low. This is the lowest point for the bigger picture. If I go to the 4 hours, just to see the structure clearly, this is a low. After this up wave, market gave us a running flat formation. We know everything about the running flat, when the market might give you an expanding flat or a running flat. Which patterns to trade, because we do not trade all the patterns. Personally, as example, I do not trade contracting flats and some of the running flats. Okay? So, after this up wave, we've got a correction, one push up. At this point of the time, market was not clear to us. We've got a correction here, one push up. What we have here inside the structure? What are we expecting here? This trend from here to here, guys, is about to end for now. Why? This is what I see. This is an expanding flat formation for now. Once we start to draw, guys, and we start to label, we do not trade the labels. The labels are only roadmap, all right? So once we put A, B, C, it's not about trading the label or being right about if the market will fall or not. It's about making money out of the next wave. Because like I said, in this small drop, we trade waivers can make more than 13 to 1 in one single trade. All right? So if this will be an expanding flat, this also can extend, guys. This wave, it can extend. But let's assume this will not extend. If that's the case and this will be the expanding flat, pound dollar will fall once more to break this low. Now, will fundamentals support this structure? We'll let you know during our Sunday live session. Will the market give us a corrective structure for one more push up? Most likely. So, Elliott waivers, with full respect to all of them, if they see this as an expanding flat and they start to sell blindly, market might push up once more before the next drop. Structurally, market is ready to fall. So those of you are in the sell, you move your stops and let the market unfold. Nothing wrong with that. Now, Alan, what if market will not give us this drop? What will be the other scenario? The other scenario, guys, market will keep correcting up. If that's the case, we might be missing here a pattern. At the moment, we cannot see a pattern here. The only pattern that I can see is this expansion. Now, some of you might be saying, Alan, we have a break of the top here. This might be an expanding triangle. Yes, correct. Technically, it's correct. In all the cases, if that's the case, the next move is towards the downside. If you are expecting this to be an expanding flat or expanding triangle. Whilst a lot of retail traders will start to jump in here, our members are in from the top with one of our strategies. And that's why, guys, I always say you have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. To get access to our latest course, you have to subscribe to WTW membership. It's, guys, your opportunity, because what we are giving inside this one is all you need to become an independent, successful trader. All right? Now, this is for pound dollar. What I'm expecting here for pound dollar. Just to give you also one more hint about how to analyze the fractal nature of the market. This one, this fall from here to here. Now, this is the top and this is the low. You have to check, guys, where's your swing highs, swing lows, the highest point, the lowest point, and start to see what market makers are really doing. And this one, we've got a drop, we've got a contracting flat, another drop. This corrective structure was typically market makers' framework before this drop, because here they are trapping most of retail traders in both directions before they move the market. If you start, guys, to be able to see market makers' frameworks and understand it, you'll be able to get in just like that. You'll be able to get in, get out, make money, and repeat. Get in, get out, make money, repeat. That's it. All right? Even in this one, as you can see here, I'm not criticizing, I'm just explaining and give you more hints for those who are trading these methodologies. Smart money concept traders, they might get out here above this one. Why? Because market makers, guys, big banks, they have algos, so they know where are the stop losses, which means if you are putting, if let's say one of retail traders groups are putting stop loss above this one, market will make a wick, take everybody out, and then they fall. That doesn't mean weighted waivers are not able to get in this sell. We're having our setups to get in this trade. Even we knew that this was market makers framework before the fall. In order to learn all of this, this explained inside Weighted Waves Masterclass course. Okay? To get access to this one, it's inside your dashboard, inside WTW members dashboards. Now, let's continue with this part. We've got a drop, correction, drop. This was the first wave of this move. After that, let me change the color for you. We've got a corrective structure and then another drop. Corrective structure and then another drop. So this was a 5-wave structure, guys. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forget about the labeling. If you know how to master market structures, you'll be able to make money. Because we've got in the sell from here, we can get in the sell from here based on our strategies. This might be just a wave of its own. We might miss this entry and then we might enter here to the downside. After this drop, we've got a liquidity gap here under this low, and market started to push up. A lot of our traders get in this buy to the upside. I'm not sure, guys, if you can see this one. This was the low, and market just broke this low and then started to push up. Market breaking the low and pushing up, or market breaking the low and correcting for one more push down, this needs mastering of weighted waves wave analysis concept. All right? Because a lot of traders, they might be trapped here because they might be thinking, you know what, market breaking under this one, and especially once they say like break below and close below. All right, in which time frame? Because this is break below and close below. This means what? Market will just pull back to here and then fall? No, it's not. Most of the times, market will not do that. This is what they teach to retail traders. Okay? So, now, what I'm expecting for pound dollar personally, looks like market will correct, one more fall, and then after that, another push up might be coming. If market give us this up wave, we can look for sell setups again to the downside. Okay? Those of you are biased to the downside, you might ignore this up wave. You must be already in the sell, and if you are in the sell, you manage your trades. For now, one more push down is very possible. If market will start to push up to the upside and like sharp wave during Monday, Tuesday, this will be a different story. Okay? Those of you are biased to the upside, you have to wait for market to correct, one more fall before the next up move. All right, guys? Is that clear for pound dollar? I'll just wait for 1 second to see the chat if that's clear. Just put yes, guys, in the chat. This will have a delay of probably 5 to 6 seconds, and then I'll continue. This is just, guys, small part of what we do inside weighted waves anyway. But just I need to see in the chat if that's clear before I continue. Amazing. Perfect. Guys, like I said, I'm explaining a bit more this week because of the sound noise that was bad last week, okay? At the same time, like I said, there was a promotion going on at the moment. If you join WTW today or during this month, you will get access to the daily live session from day 1, okay? So, this is for pound dollar. By the way, those of you are biased to the downside and are in the sell, you don't have to close the trade. I might be wrong with this, okay? Again, will this be one of our trades of the week? We'll let you know during Sunday session along with the fundamentals. Aussie dollar, this was also perfect. Market gave us a corrective structure. Look at this just to show you the patterns here. Market went up, gave us a correction. This was an expanding flat in the middle, and the market started to push up. We broke this top, and now we are falling to the downside. What's next? This structure, guys, if this is a corrective structure, if this is a complete corrective structure, market will correct for another fall. This fall, it can turn out to be an impulsive wave depending on the dollar move. For now, based on what I'm expecting one more push up, personally. Again, I might be wrong. If you are in the sell, you move your stops and let the market unfold. In case this will be the complete structure for the fall. Is this possible? It is possible. Am I expecting this one? No. I'm expecting market to correct, want to push up. Again, dollar weakness is basically about the structure and about fundamentals as well. More details will be explained by T during our Sunday live session. Dorian, we've got this up wave, pull back, up, corrective structure, and now market is pushing up again. This structure, guys, is known to us because if this will be pushing up to break this top, we might get one more fall before we push up. This will be a running flat. Any similar structure for this one? Let me show you. Look at this. It's the same structure. We might get a running flat, one push up for dollar yen. Coming back to this one. So this might be a similar structure. So mastering, guys, weighted waves concept and combine this one with market structures, smart money concept, and wave analysis will give you a nudge. Now, it's not enough, guys, to learn how to trade correctly. You have to join a great trading community in order to strengthen your psychology. Psychology is a big part, and we do our best to basically help our traders in terms of psychology. Because getting in the trade is so easy. Just you click buy or sell and that's it. But getting out of the trade is the challenge. Where to get out? Do you wait for market to reach the target? You cut profits, you cut the loss. This one needs a lot of practice, needs experience. And you have to practice, guys, with like-minded people, because you cannot speak about trading with your friends if they are not interested. And trading is a lonely business. You have to join a great trading community to get the advantage. All right, guys? Even us, T and I, we do our best, guys, to give you psychology tips, to help you as much as possible and motivate you every time we be with you. Okay? So, Dorian, I think it's clear for you. If you are in the buy, move your stops. I'm expecting this one to break this top at least. New Zealand dollar, market went to the upside correctively. We've got this up wave, liquidity, up, liquidity grab, drop. After this drop, market give a sharp up, sharp down. What this means? Complex structure. What I mean by that? Correction, one more fall for now. More detail about this one. Why this a complex structure? When New Zealand dollar might go after this drop will be explained during our Sunday live session. Pound yen, after this up wave, market gave us a drop, corrective structure, one more fall. This was an expanding flat. Market started to push up. Alan, what is the difference between an expanding flat and a running flat? This is the difference, guys. Running flat, you will see this wave going down to not break this low. This is called running flat, and then one will push up. Expanding flat, you will see this. In this case, in the expanding flat scenario, market will break this low. This pattern, guys, is more powerful than this pattern. Make sense? Why? Because here market will go down to grab liquidity under this low and then start to push back up. This is the exact scenario here. We've got this drop, liquidity check, and the market started to push up. If you join Weighted Waves mentorship, if you join WTW membership, you'll be able to know when the market will give you an expanding flat, how to trade this next wave, and how to maximize profits trading this up wave. It's not about, guys, the course. It's about the whole system. And it's about every session that we give. What after this up wave? After this up wave, looks like market will push up before the next fall. For now, I'm still expecting pound yen to push up once more. Why? Another structure here for now. Okay? Pound yen, I'm still biased for one more push up. Those of you are in the sell, you can just move your stops, guys, and let the market unfold. Nothing wrong with that. Because if markets start to go up slowly, another fall will be coming. Yes, we do have liquidity under these lows, but one more push up is most likely for now. Why? We have reason for that. We have basically major levels, and you have also previous structures. More details will be covered during Sunday live session. USOIL, we're expecting this to fall, as most of you know, but we have updated you. This was basically a gap here because of the sudden cut in the supply. After this up wave, market gapped here 2 weeks ago. We've got a corrective structure this week, one will push up. Looks like market give us another corrective structure, one will push up, and eventually this up wave will correct. Market, guys, will never go in a straight line. Always remember that. Okay? After this up wave, we're expecting market to start to fall. This down wave, if it's a corrective structure, that doesn't mean market will not break this low. Alright, guys? Corrective structure sometimes break lows and tops. Remember this. So, again, short term, one push up, and then market might start to fall. To which level this will be going up? Probably 85, and after that we'll look for reaction. Okay? Will this be one of our trades of the week, or this will be one of our trades of the week? We'll let you know during our Sunday live session. For now, and during our, let's say, Saturday live sessions, I'm giving you the bias. Okay? Gold, amazing. 2050. Most of you remember this one. Okay? I would say WTW members, because we're explaining that we're expecting gold to go to 2050. and this was perfect anyway. After this up wave, market gave us a corrective structure. This was a contracting flat. One more push up, pull back, another up wave. Perfect. What's next, Alan? If you made money here, wait. Why? I'm still expecting gold to push up once more, and I'm still expecting gold to break this top before the next structure. This fall, it might be just a trap. Okay, guys? Those of you who took this all, perfect. You made money, congrats. Those of you who were buying gold from here to the upside, or from here also you made money, perfect. Those of you are stuck in the buy from here, from these levels, you have to stop trading, guys. Because buying at these levels is just because of fear of missing out, or because of the lack of knowledge. Okay? Buying from these levels is not an option to us. We can buy, but not before seeing our patterns, not before seeing weighted waves patterns. Okay? Now, my bias. If dollar will fall more, gold will push back up. And I am biased for one more push up. Can this structure change? Yes, it can. What will be the sign of this change of structure? Basically, for gold, it's complex to see the change of structure because we have a lot of manipulation and we have a lot of factors affecting gold. But I give you just a small hint. If markets start to go up slowly here, one more fall will be coming. And this fall, it can just stop under this low and start to push back up. Okay? Again, make things like clear for this one. My bias is towards the upside before the next structure. But do not go on Monday and start buying blindly. It's not about jumping in. It's about waiting for the setups. Dollar CAD, also this was great. After this drop, market gave us a running flat, as most of you can see. Correction, drop. Corrective structure upwards, one more fall. What's next? Even this one is still above these two lows. I'm expecting market to give us a corrective structure upwards. Breaking this low or not, the next wave for dollar CAD is towards the upside for me. Okay? Any sell setup from current levels, I'll try to ignore them. The sells were from here and from here. Any sell setup from here, I'll ignore it and I'll wait for my buy setups. Is it advisable to go on Monday and start to look for buy setups? No. Wait for at least Tuesday, Wednesday before you go for this buy setup. Okay? In case market will make one more fall, break this low and start the corrective structure upwards. At the same time, guys, I don't want you to be trapped with the candlestick patterns. Okay? Just candlestick pattern doesn't make any sense. Pin bar, doji, or whatever you want to name it, or whatever candlestick pattern you trade. I want you to combine this, guys, with market structures and wave analysis. And like I said, nothing is more powerful than combining smart money concept, weighted waves concept, and market structures. Everything is explained inside WTW membership. And again, I don't want you guys to lose this opportunity. Joining WTW membership, guys, it will be for your benefits, not for our benefits, because we are making money from trading mainly. And we are trading more than one account, and we also manage investors' accounts. So for us, we are building the great community. We have the best trading community in the world anyway, and you have future plans for them as well. So joining We Trade Waves is for your benefits. Take advantage of it instead of jumping in and losing money again and again. Silver, after this up wave, market gave us a small correction, want to push up, and then we started the fall. Will this be the start of the corrective structure? Very possible. If we get a correction here, one more fall. After this drop, we'll update you. Next up for this one, if market will start to fall, 24. After that, we'll see what market will give us, and then we'll update you. Bitcoin, this was perfect. Market started to push up, correction. Up, we said last week, correction, want to push up to 30K level. This is done. What's next? Correction, want to push up. Even structurally, this is complex. It's not clear. Most of you know, like an uptrend is like this. Series of higher highs and higher lows. But how to read those waves needs weighted waves concept. How to read in between these pullbacks or these corrective structures needs we trade waves concept. All right, guys? After this up wave, we might start to see reaction. Now, let me just explain you gold in the bigger picture for those who don't know and those who remember even this one. This was explained before, but I repeat it once more. Here, we have a potential expanding flat. And under this low, market was ready to push up. Now, Alan, can Bitcoin fall once more to break this low? Yes, it can. Is it a high probability chance move? I don't see this at the moment. Structurally, it is possible because we might have another structure here for one more fall to break this low. I'm not expecting this at the moment. But if that happens, perfect. This will be amazing opportunity to buy again. If not, you wait for market to correct and you look for buy setups once more. This corrective structure, guys, it might take more time than this one. But in all the cases, if market will give you a corrective structure and you are biased to the upside, you go for the buy. Nothing wrong with that. Sooner or later, this up wave will start to correct. So do not, I would say do not get trapped with the fear of missing out, guys. Okay? Do not start to buy blindly and risk all your money or somewhere selling their houses to buy Bitcoin. Never ever do that. Investing is basically, it's not about risking all your money. You have to invest wisely. Just risk portion of your portfolio, portion of your money. Okay? Now, this in terms of technicals. In terms of fundamentals for the cryptos, we'll touch base on this one during our Sunday live session. He will explain you about some fundamentals for cryptos during tomorrow's session. Do not miss it. UKX, for this one, I'm expecting market to give us a pullback. And this pullback or this fall will be something similar to this one, minimum. I'm saying minimum because this can fall more. Okay? We're covering this based on your requests. Guys, this was basically for today. Again, those of you who don't know about our WTW membership, everything is in front of you and everything is on our website. I want all of you guys to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like what you was watching, and I really wish for all of you a great trading week, and do not forget the 4 golden rules. I'll read the chat just for 2 minutes before we end the session. Right. Guys, for the other pairs, they'll be covered during tomorrow's session, all right? Thank you guys for all your messages. Shadi, if you pay for the monthly subscription to 15 months, will you getting the live analysis till 15th of May or daily live? Shadi, if you join WTW membership today, you will get access to daily live sessions until the end of the month, until the end of April. Okay? We will check, we'll see later on if what we'll do. But for now, you will get access to the daily live sessions until the end of April. And all WTW members are getting access to this anyway. This is Nafi, I'm the seller of GU. Perfect. That was great. I'm just, guys, reading the chat quickly for, like I said, 2 minutes before we end the session. Perfect, Richard. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Dorcad is already covered. Logan, I'm not sure on what chart was you are referring to. Thank you, Muna. Thank you, Lugina. Yes, 2050 for gold. Most of you remember that. Mikhail, hi Alan. Do you have fixed target or you hold your position until you see a reason to close? Very good question, Mikhail. It's basically both. Sometimes once I enter the trade, I either close based on the monthly target for myself, or I just follow the structure, which means I just move stops in the direction of the trade. And that's what I want all of you guys to do. Once you are in, your stop loss should be moved only in the direction of the trade. Nasdaq will be covered tomorrow. Nico, any chance to add Shift pair, Swiss pair in the future? Only major missing. Nico, for all the other pairs, if I just show you this one here, indices, this list will be covered during our Sunday live session usually. Other pairs, all these pairs are covered in indices during our Sunday live sessions, along with your request, guys. Okay? Because if I start to add pairs, this will not be fair to WW members. Right. Guys, with that note, I wish you a great trading week. You trade with care, and see all of you next week.